India's villages hold more than just tradition. They hold untapped potential. But how do you reach millions where roads don't lead and ads don't speak? How do you grow a business in place where there are no shops, no billboards, no signal, not even proper roads? This was the challenge Hindustan Unilever faced when it tried to reach the India's rural heartland. This is not just a story of business, this is a story of bold thinking, inclusive growth, and a quiet revolution led by women. Over 65% of India's population lives in rural areas, but reaching them isn't easy. Thousands of these villages are what marketers call media dark, with no TVs, no radios, no newspaper. For a company like Hindustan Unilever with a wide range of fast-moving consumer goods, the rural demand was there, but the path to reach it was expensive, insufficient and unreliable. It wasn't just a supply chain issue, it was a fundamental business challenge. How do you build trust, visibility and access in places where even the infrastructure is missing? Meet Rani and Meena. Like millions of women in rural India, they also struggle with access to even the most basic everyday product. One day it's soap, the next day it's toothpaste. And every time it means traveling miles to the nearest town. The village store is either empty or overpriced. And in this quiet struggle lies a bigger story of untapped demands, unmet needs and a broken distribution chain. Hindustan Unilever recognized the gap and decided to turn the problem into a purpose-driven opportunity. In cities, shelves were full, ads were everywhere and brands competed for attention. But just a few hundred kilometers away in India's villages, there were no shops, no billboards, no access. For Hindustan Unilever, this stark contrast revealed more than just a gap. It exposed a massive opportunity. HUL knew it couldn't apply the same urban playbook here. It needed a solution, one that would go beyond logistics and tap into the fabric of rural life. To unlock rural demand, HUL followed the 4 A's of rural marketing. Availability. Instead of relying on stores, they made products available through Shakti Ammas, who reached even the remotest household. Affordability. Products were offered in smaller, low-cost SKUs, making them easier to purchase in low-income village. Acceptability. These villages women weren't just sellers, they were part of the community that made them trusted and accepted by the buyers. Awareness. With no mass media, HUL relied on word of mouth, with Shakti Ammas acting as the brand educators in their villages. HUL also applied the bottom of the pyramid strategy, a powerful idea that redefines how we see low-income consumers. Treats them not just as buyers but as business partners. Project Shakti empowered these women to build livelihoods, creating a win-win model where business goals align with social impact.
With a bold idea at its core, Project Shakti became HUL's answer to rural challenges. Guided by 4 A's and rooted in bottom-of-pyramid strategy, HUL found its answer, a solution that was deeply local yet structurally scalable. A bold move to turn rural women into micro-entrepreneurs who could take trusted brands to the doorsteps. It wasn't just a distribution, it was transformation, creating livelihoods, expanding reach and bringing the market to the margins. Meena, like many women in rural India, never stepped beyond their house to earn. But when HUL's field trainer came to her village with the simple promise, "We will train you, give you products on credit and help you start your own business," something changed. Though hesitant at first, she still chose to attend training sessions. She had never been to school, but she was eager to learn. Slowly, she began understanding product benefits, hygiene awareness, and how to talk to people in her community. This wasn't just about selling a soap or shampoo, it was about building confidence, gaining respect, and becoming financially independent. With that first step, Meena began her journey from homemaker to Shakti Amma. That first pitch and that first yes, it meant everything. When Meena sold her first Lifebuoy soap to her neighbor, it wasn't just about 5 rupees. It was about belief in herself and from others around her. In that moment, Meena wasn't just a homemaker anymore. She was a businesswoman, a Shakti Amma, taking her very first step towards empowerment. Project Shakti didn't just solve a distribution problem, it sparked a rural revolution. Today, more than 130,000 women called Shakti Ammas are part of this journey, reaching over 50,000 households across India. These women aren't just selling products, They are building livelihoods, gaining respect, and transforming their communities. With better access to daily essentials, rising incomes, and growing confidence. One product, one village, one woman at a time. That's the power of Project Shakti. From scarcity to self reliance, Meena's journey reflects the untapped potential hidden in rural India. Project Shakti proves that when business innovation meets empathy, it doesn't just drive profits, it drives purpose. This isn't just a story of one woman, it's a blueprint for inclusive growth, where every Meena becomes a Shakti Amma and every village a market of possibilities. Project Shakti isn't just a business initiative, it's proof that inclusive innovation works. By placing trust in rural women, HUL didn't just grow its market, it grew confidence, dignity, and livelihoods in thousands of homes. For consultant, it offers a blueprint, one where scalable strategies meet real human impact.